Hi, I'm Miri from System Divide, and you're watching metaltilldeath.com.
All right, guys, we're sitting here with Sven and Miri from System Divide. How you guys doing?
Not too bad.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Now let's talk about the Conscious Sedation. That's the new EP, right? That's your first one?
That's the first album. Okay. Yeah.
Tell us about how it was making that and what you did, where you went lyrically on that.
How it was making it. I mean, it took quite a while. We spent quite some time writing it. I mean, mostly the guitarist and drummer bouncing back ideas back and forth. Then we came in the studio when they already recorded most of it and changed some stuff around and wrote the lyrics last, I guess.
Yeah. We still even wrote the lyrics while we were in studio, so pretty much had that for last.
Okay. Now where is the direction of the lyrics? Where did you draw inspiration from? What type of things did you write about on this album?
I think we tried to keep it as realistic as possible. Like we talked about our civilization, our lives, the group of people, and how people behave nowadays. It's like people don't care about anything, just their own bubble, just their own circle. Yeah. And we try to talk more like every song, basically the same subject but in like different aspects, and showing the world what we've become. Like we don't care about anything, all we cared about ourselves and the Kardashians. So we tried talking about it and putting it out there.
Okay. Well, that's one of the questions that I was going to ask you guys later, because that's kind of where I'm coming from right now. You asked me about my shirt just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
You got your first show was in Tel Aviv, right? Was that the first show?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're from Israel, correct?
Correct.
You're from Belgium, right? Okay. So how was that being your first show? First of all, in case you guys don't know, these are the power metal couple. They're married. They're the Brad and Angelina of the metal world. So,
Angelina, oh my God.
Yeah.
Theories.
Yeah. Okay, so with that being said, man, how was that playing to those fans in Tel Aviv for your very first show as your new band?
Very explosive. You know, Tel Aviv. Nah, never mind. Anyhow, no, it was really cool. It was like a home crowd, I guess, because she's from there. I've been living there for a couple of years, so both our bands played there quite a few times. So when the new project was born, this was kind of more, I guess, what you would call home base, at least fan-wise, where I guess people knew us first because of us, I guess, and we had about 600 people there, something like that.
Yep. It was pretty good because the crowd was like already knew us from the EP and already bought the shirts, and so it was good to have a first show that everyone knows you, everyone really excited to see you, and I think it was a good start to start the tours and the shows when the crowd actually knows you and accepts you. So
very cool.
It was a good experience for us.
So now, how did you guys get hooked up on this tour in America?
Our management and the label made it happen. So I think since the majority of the bands from the States, most of our touring activity will be in the States. So,
which that brings me to the next question. You guys are on Metal Blade Records, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've been around forever and are still like one of the main metal labels of all time. And how they've treated you since you guys have been on here?
Very good, very good. I mean, they seem like we've been to the office. Everybody seems like passionate about music, which is something which is really important. They seem to really believe in us. We're a very new, very young band, and I mean, it's not always easy to find the right people that are really fully supporting your music, and because it takes a certain level of commitment from a label too to get the band out there. I mean, we're willing to do the tours, but you need that leverage to get the tours. So far they've been really supportive and been helping a lot.
Now, Miri, have you guys found that when you're on the road, making new fans over here in America, have people been receptive to your music? Are they helping you out? Are they taking care of you while you guys are here?
I think so. I mean, every day we meet new people, new fans, and people really like, wow, I haven't heard of you so far, and I really like it. And people are buying merch and buying CDs, supporting music, and it's great so far. We've been meeting new people every day, and it's great. People are writing us comments on Facebook later. Hey, I was at your gig last night. I loved it, and it's cool so far.
Okay. Yeah. Now, you being the only female in the band, how does that go with being in a van with a bunch of smelly dudes? Do you spray perfume all over all the time?
Oh my God. I don't even know where to start with this because it's really hard.
Sven, what do you say, man?
Hey, that's how it goes, you know. We all have deodorant occasionally, so.
I'm sorry, it's not about your pits. It's about your assholes. That's the problem. I don't know what these guys are fucking eating, but it's toxic, I must tell you.
If any Metamucil rep is seeing this, we like endorsements.
Cool, so you want a Metamucil endorsement?
Yes.
I would like a Febreze endorsement.
Febreze, okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
please.
That's very good, very good. Now, getting back to your songwriting, how important is it to you to, and you were talking about earlier about trying to get away from just everybody being about themselves. How important is that to you to write songs that make people think?
You mean lyric-wise?
Yes.
I mean, I think it's a bit more personal. I'm writing a big part of the lyrics, and most of it is what pisses me off and the frustrations, you know, that go on in daily life and how I perceive society. If there's people interested in reading it and actually taking something from it, then cool. If not, then I don't really give a shit. I'm doing it for myself in the first place.
Gotcha.
I think there are so many bands out there, metal bands, that talks about dark magic and you know, like satanic stuff or the common metal lyrics, and we just try to make it like out there, like realistic as possible, like what you have on a daily basis, what you come across with every day, with people, with everything. So it's more approachable. You feel more connected to it because it's real. Everyone goes through it.
Okay. Now, do you guys what can you give me an example of what each different band member in your band brings to not only the recording process but to the live show as well? Like everybody from the drummer on down.
I think Mike, the drummer, is more occupied by making the whole unit tight. He's playing to a click, so he makes sure that we're as tight as humanly possible, and then the rest of the band, you know, we're just out there to rock out and have a good time and, you know, bring the energy to the crowd.
Because this will be the first time I'm seeing you guys, obviously. So how does stage presence fit into your set, or does it? Do you guys put any thought into, hey, one day we want to have a big production, or do you guys just want to keep it simple?
For now, I think because we're an opening band, it's like we get what we have, you know, we do what we can do in the time limit and the budget limit, and we just try to do our best to bring the most energetic show out there and have fun and like go crazy on stage. So far.
For now, there's no budget or anything for that. Plus, there's no time really in like a half-hour set to do a lot. So for us right now, it's all about the music and you know, bringing over that energy to the crowd mainly.
All right, well, since you guys are still like a brand new band, so to speak, where do you guys want to see this go? I mean, do you guys want to take this down the road and be playing together with each other for the next 20 years, or what's in the future?
I don't know about 20 years, but yeah, I mean, like, as I said, I mean, this really started as a project, and it only turned into a band after we got signed, and we're like, well, actually, it doesn't sound as gay as we initially expected. So, well, really, it was more of a like we had no idea what it was going to sound like until we had our first EP recorded, and so for us now, it's more like taking as it goes, and you know, hoping to, you know, see where, you know, whatever we can get out of it. I mean, as long as we have a good time, I think that's all that matters.
Okay. Well, now, what still makes you guys, obviously, I mean, other than the marriage thing, what still makes you both want to do this? Like because I know you're in Aborted, you're in Distorted, right? Okay. What still makes you guys get up every morning and just say, this is what we have to do?
I'm stupid. No, I mean, it's really, I'm sure every musician has this. It's the, you know, the passion for music, really. I mean, because we're obviously not making any money or, you know, getting anything else off of this. Is just, you know, the passion of music, the fact you're getting to a different area every day, and actually seeing that some people actually know your band or you can convince some people of the art and the music that you're doing, I think that's the biggest reward you can get as a musician, at least for me.
Okay. Miri?
I think it's every musician, you know, when you start playing music, you're like, okay, I want to do something with it, and I want to be on stage, I want to pass the message on to people. So just by being on stage, just by meeting new fans after, just, you know, get your message out there. I think that's the most, that's the goal. That's what keeps you alive. That's what keeps you going and doing your music, because you want to be heard.
Very cool, very cool. Okay, last question, man. This is the big question. 2012, are we all dead?
What?
In 2012, are we all dead?
I hope so.
Okay, Miri?
No, but I would like to have some spaceships around before we die.
That's right. Do you think there's aliens gonna come down?
No, but hopefully we can work something out, building some spaceships or so.
That would be a cool stage show if you had aliens.
Maybe, or everybody can just kill himself. That'd be cool too.
I know some aliens already. They're among us.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, Roddy Piper saw that too, and They Live in 80-something, whatever it was called. That was very good.
That was a real good movie. I'm surprised.
Hell yeah,
That's
of
good
course.
stuff, man. That's good stuff.
Know my classics.
Yeah, I know. That's cool. Okay, well, look, I'm going to turn the mic over to you guys, and you guys can say whatever you want. You can make a little rant or whatever and pass it back and forth, and then we'll end up.
Buy our shit. Do it now.
Thank you for viewing our article, and hope to see you in our shows.
Okay, so where can they check you out at?
They can check us out on Facebook. It's just facebook.com/systemdivide or myspace.com/systemdivide for whoever still goes there for some reason. And we will have a site sometime. Huh, Shai?
Okay, hey, that's the one last question, man. Where do you guys? This is the last night of the tour. Where do you guys go after this?
We actually have another show with 3 Inches of Blood and Holy Grail tomorrow in Cleveland.
Okay.
After that, we go back to New York and fly back home.
Okay, very good. Now, where's home base, man?
For us, it's in Israel, Tel Aviv.
It is, okay. Okay, so you guys are just come together when you guys get ready to tour. Okay, cool. All right, well, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Check them out, System Divide. Peace.